One of the hardest things to do being an Amazon FBA seller is product research. Trying to find the best products to sell on Amazon FBA can be challenging. Product research, a lot of sellers get stuck on this and hung up and stall trying to find the best, the perfect home run product to sell on Amazon. In this video, I want to jump in and do some live product research and find one or two really good, viable FBA products, kind of let you get into my mind on how I do my product research and find good, profitable FBA products. If you're new to the channel, my name is Brian Noonan. I'm an Amazon FBA seller and mentor and six-figure FBA seller. I've launched 8 FBA products and continue to launch 1 to 2 new products per month. And I recently started this YouTube channel to share my journey and help and motivate others out there that may be stuck trying to start their own online business. So if you're new to my channel, please take a minute to subscribe and like the video. And hopefully you'll hit that notification bell so you can stay up to date and get notified whenever I post new content. So we're going to dive into my computer and do some product research live and find 1 to 2 good products. I think you guys are going to like this one. Coming up. Which is going to be seasonal. Perfume is cosmetics. It's going to be restricted. Kate Spade is a registered brand or trademark name, so we're not going to be able to do any Kate Spade things. Christmas decorations, seasonal, red ribbon, seasonal, gelish, not sure what that is. Weed container, we can look at that. I would not use or suggest you use the word weed in your product title or description because Amazon may flag that as a restricted product and may get shut down. So I'd use something different than that, maybe stash box. Cork bulletin board, we can, I'm going to skip that for now. It's pretty bulky, I think. It's a big bulletin board, so the dimensions may be pretty large. Body paint, we can take a look at that. That may be restricted. We'll have to check on that. Christmas tree, no. Biflex triple strength sounds like a supplement, so no thanks. Hair products, no. Restricted. Under bed storage, that looks interesting. Okay, let's go through and analyze some of these. So you can kind of see what I was doing there. I was reading the title. I was looking at the price. I was looking at how much revenue per month on average it's making. And then I'm looking at the average review count. Now let's go in here and analyze some of these. So what this does is it pulls up the whole category or the niche overall. And so we can really get an idea and get some ideas on what's being sold in this category and then and go from there. So I use both Jungle Scout and Helium 10 for the purpose of this video and staying consistent with the software I'm showing you how to use. I'll open up Helium 10's X-Ray, which is up here in the Chrome extension after you download it. Weed container also, and like I said, this pulls up all the sellers on page like 1 and 2, so you can get a good idea of the market. Is it too competitive? How many other sellers are selling it? So I'm just going to run Helium 10 on all these, and then we'll come back one at a time and analyze them. So one of the first things I do want to point out that I look at when I'm looking at a niche, okay, body paint is the main keyword. We put it under all. I look at the total results, so 1 to 48, over 50,000 results. That's a lot of results. I like to see that number at 5,000 or less. Even 1,000 or less would be better. So take that into consideration. That means there's roughly 50,000 people that sell body paint or paint something similar. Okay, office gifts. Now this is the Chrome extension, X-Ray. It pulls up some really cool information. You guys may be familiar with this. It shows us the ASIN, which you can hover your mouse over to bring up a picture of the product. It has the brand name, the title, the category. Is it an FBA seller or MFN, which is a manufacturer, or AMZ? Does Amazon itself sell this product as a company? Price, we want a product that sells, $15 to $50. But like I said, the whole goal of product research is to find and consider products that other sellers are not. So maybe your product is not $15 to $50, but it's $75. Look at that. Or maybe it's not $15, but it's $12.99. You could look at that. FBA fee. And then I'm going to slide to the right here and analyze the two most important columns, which is revenue and review count. For revenue, we want all of these in the top 10 to 15 to be $5,000 or more. I'd like to see them at about $5,000 or higher. For review count, I want 5 or more with about 100 reviews or less. So revenues, 5,000 or more on all of them, 1 to 10, 1 to 15, numbers 1 through 15 over here. And then numbers 1 through 15 over here, review count, 5 or more with about 100 reviews or less. And the reason we want to look for revenues of about 5,000 or higher is we want the product to be making money. These revenue estimates here are monthly revenues. So this is not like since they launched, the lifetime of the product has been on Amazon. This isn't like half a month. This is 1 month estimate of revenue, how much money they're selling, how much money they're bringing in. You can pretty much guarantee that 30% of these numbers are profit. 30% on average is usually our profit. So this seller here, 130 reviews, which takes about 3 to 5 months to get 130 reviews, is making $32,000 a month revenue, or bringing home probably around $12,000 to $15,000 a month profit from this one product. And that is an FBA seller of this Dundle Award trophy for Office. Now, I'm not sure if all of them say Dundee or if it's a personalized gift. If it's a personalized gift, we won't be able to offer that because we don't have a printing facility or an etching. We can't etch it one by one. We just have to order in bulk, like 500 units of these same things or 300 units for your first order. But that's interesting. I would look into that one more. $32,000 a month with 130 reviews. So the reason we want to see 5 or more with about 100 reviews or less is because when you first launch your product, we can only get about 30 reviews a month on average. As an estimate, we can get about 30 reviews a month with automatic follow-up email sequences going, with a nice, well-designed product insert, thank you card with QR codes and ManyChat robot sequence going, providing additional value or information like a quick start guide of how to use your product, and then follow-up request for a review. But you'll find out as you launch products after products on Amazon, reviews are the most important part of your Amazon business. The more reviews you can get, the more money you'll make. Okay? So, but for product research, we want the opposite. We want to see low reviews, but high revenue. So like this is exactly what you want to see when you're looking for product ideas. 45 reviews only takes about 1 month and 2 weeks to get that many reviews, already doing $10,600, which means there's a really good chance after you launch your product and you've been selling for about a month that you can also make $10,600 revenue or about $4,500 profit per month. And let's see what this product looks like. It's your birthday banner. Now the problem with this product is the price, $8.50. Once we pay $3.16 FBA fee and pay the product cost in China, there's not much profit left. So I may not be interested in that one. But you guys can go through here and get ideas for products and just look for ones that have like around 50 reviews or less, 30 reviews or less, doing like $5,000 or more. Here's another one, 41 reviews, doing $6,000. It's a carved wooden music box. Okay. Next one's a coffee mug. I wouldn't recommend coffee mugs or glasses. Here's another one, 14 reviews, doing $4,700 a month. This is colored pencils, but I wouldn't recommend colored pencils because it's too competitive and it can be found in every store across America, so you wouldn't want to compete in that one. Here's another kind of keychain thing. Let's go into a different category here. So this is weed container. Search volume here, 4,900 people per month want this product, so it's got a good search volume. Anything over 3,000, 4,000, 5,000 or higher is good. I would look into it. Category, kitchen and dining, home and kitchen, those are both great categories. I've made a lot of money in those categories. We've got a variety of different brand names here, which is another thing you want to look for. We want a variety of brands to be selling. And then as we scroll over to the right to the two most important columns, revenue and review count, we've got most of these are doing, in fact, $5,000 or more revenue per month. But review count, if you look, do we have 5 or more with about 100 reviews or less? And the answer is no. There is only one here in the top 10 or 15 listings that has 100 reviews or less. So this would be an example of a product I would close, not look into anymore. It's too competitive. So I'd move on to the next product. Body paint. Let's run the numbers on this, even though the total results kind of scares me with how many results there are. I know it's a lot of information, so you're probably thinking, wow, there's so much to learn. Don't worry. As you guys get a hang of pulling up these numbers and doing product research, you can kind of analyze the numbers here relatively quickly. You'll get good at it. I know you will. Just spend some time doing product research, but don't spend so much time where you get stuck and you can't decide, I've checked the revenue numbers, I've checked reviews, I've checked for restrictions, I've checked for seasonality, I've done profit margin calculations. Let me show you how to do that. So you can go over here and you can click on the ASIN and bring up the product listing. This is the product listing page. So once you find a product, you reach out to suppliers on Alibaba, you put your 30% deposit down or 50% to start production. This is what you'll be working on. You'll be working on your photos, the title, bullet points, and then way down here, halfway down the page, the description. And that's all you're responsible for. Once you place your deposit and the manufacturer starts making all your units, this is all you're responsible for. And in that order, it's the most important. The photos are the most important. The title is the second most important. The bullet points are the third most important thing on the listing page. And description is last. So that's what you'll be working on. And once you've come to that point and your listing is created and your product's being manufactured, you are almost like 80% of the way there. All that's left is optimizing the listing with back-end keywords and keywords throughout the listing copy, which means all the wording, uploading your photos to your listing, and then planning out for your launch strategy and to rank and get reviews, and then PPC, how to advertise and get your product in front of as many people as possible. So don't think like it's an endless process. There is an end. Once you place that deposit and you create your listing and you get your photos, your title, your bullet points, your description done, your supplier's making your product, you pay the other 70% after your inspection in China and your product's done, ready to ship to the Amazon warehouse, you're like 90% of the way there. Now all that's left is getting the launch strategy together and learning how to do PPC campaigns. So one thing I wanted to mention here is one thing I would look for is right here, when did you click on all time on the graph, and we can find out where this red line starts is when they launched the product. So they launched this product in September. You can also open up the X-ray on the product page itself. So this is body paint. Search volume is extremely good. Review count, and we do in fact, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, we'll count this one 5. We do have 5 or more with about 100 reviews or less. Revenue, a little short here and here, but the rest are over $5,000. So this would be a product to look into more. Average BSR is 16,000. Anything under 30,000 is what I like to see. No higher than 50,000 for BSR or best sellers rank. So next what you do is just open up one of these listings, and then what I wanted to show you is doing profit calculations. If that'll load for me, I'm not sure. If it does, yeah, so here we go. You go up to X-ray, the helium-10, and then profit calculations, and then over here to decide if this product is even worth investing in. Unit manufacturing cost, they're estimating at $5. You won't know this cost until you reach out to suppliers on Alibaba. So do that. If you would like a template, a pre-made template or message to send off to multiple suppliers to get quotes and information and pricing back, you can leave me a comment down below and I'll send that to you. Be happy to do that. And also the review launch strategy that I have to rank all my products to page 1. If you'd like the review strategy, you can leave me a comment down below and I'll also get that sent to you. So $6 for cost of product. And then I just know from experience that on top of the $6 for the cost of the physical product per unit for one of these sets, I also know it's going to be around $3 or so, since this is a smaller product, for shipping, packaging to the Amazon warehouse. So we click off of there, and then I just want you to pay attention to 2 numbers down here. I want you guys to look at net, how much you make every time you sell one, which is $11.92, and your margin, 47.7%. We want a net of how much you make every time you sell one to be about $10 would be ideal, but anything above $5, if you're selling closer to 1,000 units per month, would be fine. And a margin of anywhere 35% or higher. 30% is the lowest I'll go on margin, okay? So this product makes sense. We go on Alibaba, we type in body paint, we'd send off that template to multiple suppliers, we'd get pricing back, we go back and forth on pricing and packaging and customization. Maybe we want to do a certain color palette and include brushes and all of that. So I hope you learned a lot in this video today. I know it's a lot of information, and maybe you're new to Amazon, or maybe you're looking for your second product. I hope you did gain some valuable information from this video today. It would mean the world to me if you could subscribe to my channel, like the video, and leave me a comment down below. It really helps me rank on the YouTube algorithm and let me get my video out to more people so I can help as many of those as I can. So thanks for watching. I'll see you guys all soon.